still climbing.
Well, I guess this is where we left you hanging from the last episode. And yeah, that ground speed was kind of low for the climb. But as we got to a higher altitude, things started to level out a little bit, and we got things like the mid 70s to low 80s at times, depending which way I was pointing the airplane. It was almost like tacking with a sailboat. In any case, we thought things were going to improve, but no, it got sort of progressively worse.
You want the landing light off? Yeah, I think we're okay now. Yeah, we got a hell of a crosswind too. Yeah, it's moving us. Yeah. We may have to stop. I'll wait till we get to 4,500 feet and see what happens. Yeah. It should decrease as we go west. Okay. Hopefully. You get that thing working? No.
Well, as you can see, the smoke was getting thicker, and the ground speed wasn't doing much better. So we decided that once we got to cruising altitude, we'd see how it looked. But the wind was all over the place here. We were getting one heck of a crosswind one time, and next time we were getting a heck of a headwind, and yeah, it wasn't looking all that great. The en route time from Jamestown to Glasgow, Montana was about 4 hours. And yeah, we weren't doing all that great. So we'll just see as time goes on here what we're going to do.
Hi folks, it's Chet from Tagalong, with Chet along with Ben sitting on my right side out here. We're struggling here. We left Jamestown. As you can see outside, it's lots of smoke and haze. But what's bad is I don't mind this haze too much. I can see I can see down and forward is okay as well. But what's worrying me is the fact that we got one heck of a headwind. And the outside air temperature is 32 degrees. And that's at 4,500 feet. The cylinder head temperature on the front two are, well, coming up to around 400. And the oil temperature is 204. Not really an ideal setting of what I'm used to. But we'll keep on plugging along out here. If this airspeed or ground speed keeps up the way it is right now, or keeps down the way it is right now, we'll probably have to stop in one of the enroute stations I've got here. But according to the forecast, things are supposed to get less windy as we go westbound. But right now we're we're all over the map here. Because it's real hard to keep her on course. It goes anywhere from the mid-70s and all the way up to 90 and back again. And that, of course, has a lot to do with the heading. Since I don't have autopilot, it's hard keeping a course. And when you do keep a course, before you know it, you're off again. And so we'll see what happens here. I mean, I'm on course right now, but it's fluctuating quite a bit. Fortunately, it's not as lumpy as it was way down below when we took off. As you probably noticed, it was a little lumpy. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on these temperatures. As long as they remain in that area. Up, went up to 206. Max oil temperature 0320, like holding 0320 engine. I think it's 240.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
However, safe range is around 225 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're just passing south of the lake. Well, that's a big reservoir. Lake Sakakawea. Anyway, it's named after an Indian princess. I know that because someone told me that years ago. You'll see it off to the right if you can see it through the haze, and there is a little bit of instability out here, a little bit of rain showers possibly, which is moving sort of in a northeastward direction. Our temperatures have decreased considerably here now. The outside temperature is about 27 now, and it feels a lot warmer or cooler in the cabin now. The cylinder head temperature is the highest we've got right now, is on number 1, which has always been kind of a high cylinder, and it's hovering around 400, and it's actually been 411, 414, stuff like that when it was about 33 degrees. Our oil temperature, it's dropped as well. It was up around 206?
Oh, yeah, 208 was the highest.
Yeah, it was well over 200. but still well under the max. We're down to 198 on the oil temperature now. And also, one thing that's good is the ground speed has increased significantly. We're up to 94 knots, which we can live with. That's about it. Glad we're through all that. We've been in the air now for about an hour and a half. It's always a
65471, you up on this frequency?
It's always a sort of a handful of stuff that you got to end up doing. And then when I was switching tanks out here, my fuel flow went a little crazy. Ben caught that. It's hard for me to see because it's under it's underneath my tablet here, so I got to keep moving my head. But he said it went kind of wacky there for a while. But that's just when I was fueling or switching from left tank to right tank with the fuel pump on. So it could have got a little bit of burbling or something going through. But other than that, oh wow, that feels good. Ben just moved his leg. Now I'm getting a good blast of air. Yeah, boy, that's a lot more comfortable. Woo. Sitting in here at 4,500 feet with that temperature, no, not for me, 30, 33 degrees, very uncomfortable. Okay, so we're going to just see where we stand as far as fuel is concerned. Going to have to do some calculating here because not quite sure with all the fuel that we've burnt just getting out here whether or not we can make it to Glasgow nonstop. So we'll talk to you later.
So this is where you're supposed to find out what really happened. But since this is a so-called bit of a mini-series, I'll keep you in suspense for another bit.